AI is such an emerging technology. It's really changing almost week to week. And media companies are, I think, grappling, we included, with how to best leverage this technology.
When we speak about technological discourse, new technologies, what does the church have to offer there?
I think that the church has a perspective on, ethics, morality, things like that, that's really grounded in something that's real and true. And that's the foundation for any real good discourse about technology.
It's a new, very powerful tool for both for students and for faculty to teach, and also for research. At an educational level, it's also informing the landscape of this technology's impact on the culture.
Hidden away, deep inside the Vatican Gardens, there's a beautiful old palazzo with a sophisticated meeting space. A perfect place to convene the brightest minds to discuss the scientific trends shaping tomorrow. In October, the Pontifical Academy of Social Sciences hosted a conference on artificial intelligence. Matthew Sanders and Cardinal Peter Turkson invited experts from a variety of fields to discuss the impact AI and other new technologies will have on the church and society.
One thing that we're really trying to encourage is a new generation of philosopher and theologian who understands emerging technology like AI, its impact on the world, and how it should be effectively used and not used. What I'm hoping to do is create more of an active dialogue where we can figure out what are the pain points for Catholics right now, and how could AI and emerging technology help address those. I think that the Holy See in particular has surrounded itself with incredible advisors in AI.
There were many topics discussed, but participants primarily focused on three, which regularly came up during the discussions: communication, education, evangelization. AI will change the way we communicate and provide information to a global audience.
We have, as the church and as a news organization, we have a responsibility to go and share the good news, to share what's going on in the church, what's going on in the church around the world. And AI really can accelerate that. Now, there are also applications of AI that we can use that might not be positive.
In the field of education, there's growing concern that students will resort more and more to AI-generated texts instead of writing their own essays.
And you see a lot of opportunity in this. There's also today, even at the conference, there was a discussion, what about plagiarism? What about providing really your own thought and not just artificial intelligence? How do you respond to that?
I think, well, it's certainly true, and you have to change the way you think about pedagogy and education so that you're not setting yourself up for failure or temptation, so that people respond with that type of behavior.
How do you think it will impact the church and also the teachings of not the teachings in its core, but to also bring the teachings out there into the world?
There's just, again, a whole new set of tools that we could use for evangelization, to use this as a resource for people to come in and ask questions, and also for us to transmit the information with a new medium like we did with the printing press.
Evangelization can also benefit from artificial intelligence, but how ready is the church for the abilities of this new technology?
I think the church is ready, but it certainly has a way to go before it's where I would like to see it. I think we need more people who are both deeply technically trained in the sciences and technology, but who also have formal training in ethics, philosophy, and theology to give them that strong moral foundation.
So you really also have to know what you're talking about, right? That's why it's important to have a degree in technology or in one of the...
Yeah, I think that's one of the key challenges for the church. We want people who we see as peers. It's not always easy for, Father Michael or any of the priests to walk into a room and be seen as anyone other than, oh, that priest wants to enforce his ideas on me. But when they see you as peers, I think it opens up a level of conversation.
But there are not only positive aspects to this new technology. Some aspects of AI give reason for pause.
I think you have to be careful, applying human judgment. It can seemingly do really magical things, but at the end of the day, it's really just feigning the kind of logic and understanding of the world that we as humans have as part of our minds and as part of our just humanity. So how do we use this as Catholics? What are the ethical uses? How can this impact the future of work? These are all questions that need answers, and I think the church has an opportunity to provide this kind of leadership on these questions, regardless of whether or not the church itself is leveraging these tools, because we're all struggling.
The new efficiency that AI technologies promise does not only help to reach more people with relevant church teachings and inspire them in their faith, it can also be applied inside the church to carry out daily tasks more effectively. It seems unclear how and when the church will truly benefit from the new possibilities of this technology, but experts agree that the church needs to engage with these developments in order to do what she does best, to advise and to guide.